Okay, so I'm gonna go back in time and start from the beginning of how I even got to this point. And it started with my road rage that was out of hand. And I had had this since I was like 20. Like, I just had some bad road rage. Um, I saw it getting worse as I've been in my home state, and there's a combination of like horse and buggy drivers and NASCAR drivers, and also like big old truck bulldoze you over type of drivers. And I was getting really, really irritated. Then I heard somebody talk about how, well, actually, it was my grandpa. He was in the hospital. And I remember when he got on to me years and years ago, decades ago, 2 decades ago at least, when we were in Denver. And I was driving him and a couple of my cousins in the back. And I got so mad at this car. And he was just freaking out in the passenger seat. He was like, "You are the craziest driver. I thought so and so was. No, you are." And I almost took that as like a badge of honor. But I was also like, you know what? I just can't with these people. Like, we have precious cargo in the back. It like was so hypocritical because it's like, then why are you driving so stupid? And he was just like, stop. Like, he had his feet like going through the floorboard. And I was just like thinking about that when he was in the hospital. So he was in the hospital like almost 2 years ago, and he had broken his femur, and he was healing from that and everything, but then he ended up passing away a year ago. In between that span of time, between those events, I was really doing a lot of reflecting. I mean, my grandparents had been on my heart and my mind just like constantly for like the last few years. And I was thinking about that, and I was like, man, he would just, this is going to make me cry. I don't want to cry. I was like, he would not be proud of me that, I still have road rage, because I was kind of scaring myself. Like, I'm 39, and I was just like, girl, no. So I started deep belly breathing, and I didn't realize how critical and how integral that is to not only having a clear mind, but having a more calm nervous system, and how that was just the beginning of healing my nervous system. In the nose, out the mouth. And I was starting to gain my inner peace again. And I was better at the road rage. I was just like, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. And I'd rather be the slow one that falls back than the one who's riding tails, because everybody tailgates here. Not in, well, also in the fun party way, but also in the driving way, where they're always rear-ending people. I can't talk today. It's a great day to make a video. So I didn't want to be one of those. Like, I know what happens even if you don't end up breaking something. Like, I know how hard it is on your body. So I decided to change that, and it really worked. So deep belly breathing. Great, the AC turned on. Try it out. No expectations. Just observe and see what it changes and what it regulates. That's my cue. Good luck.